everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's Andrea and it's finale time for my 20 favorites in 2020 project pan. This project was created by Denise of Just Some Makeup Pans over on Instagram, who I'll have linked down below. And I'll also have the community playlist that features myself, Laura, Steph, and Rebecca. This project was so much fun, just getting use out of some of my favorite items in my collection. And spoiler alert, I'm going to be doing this project again in 2021, although Denise did narrow it down a bit to 11 favorites in 2021. So be on the lookout for that intro video, maybe like sometime next week. I'll probably post that. But I made some good progress on some of my items, some not so great progress on some of them, and I did empty one more thing. So I'm going to go into what I have remaining and then I'll kind of like recap everything that I've gone through in this project. So I had 10 things that I was still tracking on, although 3 of those things I had actually hit my goal on. I was just trying to use them a little more, so I'll talk about those. I guess I'll just talk about those first. But the first one was my Becca highlighter in Opal, which I hit pan. My last update was in October, and I believe I hit pan for that update, and I had just used it a couple more times, but there. But I made a pretty good dent in this highlighter for the year. I used it a total of 78 times this year, so that's not too shabby. Then I had my Natural Lust bronzer from Too Faced, which, to be fair, this wasn't a favorite because it's like the best bronzer ever. It's a favorite because the packaging has a peacock on it and it has the peacock embossing. But I had hit pan and I used it a couple more times. I did expand the pan, but I used this a total of 101 times this year. So again, some really good use on it, and like this is a gigantic bronzer, so this will probably last me for like 3 more years if I use it every day, which I'm not going to because I have other bronzers that I want to use. Then I had my Super Shock shadow from ColourPop in the shade Truth, which my goal was to hit pan, which I did. And you can see I've been expanding the pan quite a bit. I use this a lot as just like kind of a very neutral crease / transition shade. So I don't know that I'm going to officially put this in a project for 2021, but I do want to finish it in 2021 because there's not really that much left in it. So those were the 3 items that I didn't finish them, but I did hit my goals on them, which was basically just to hit pan in all of them. But I did work on them a little bit more since my last update. But the rest of these were items that I had not hit my goal on yet. So the first is my Maybelline eyeliner in Striking Copper. I didn't manage to finish it. I'm very close. It's getting really hard to sharpen it, but especially between October and now, I made some really good progress on it. So this is where I was in October, and this is where it is now. So I used this a total of 102 times this year, which is crazy to think about, and it's still not gone. So you get a lot of use out of your eyeliners, that's for sure. The one thing that I did finish was my Berry M holographic topper in Stardust. I did like clean it out a bit, but I did finish it. What I did, if you've seen my New Decade project pan, I had like decanted my Diamond Dust liquid eyeshadow from Stila into an empty Becca highlighter compact because I was trying to find an easier way to use it, and it dried up, but that's neither here nor there. That's not what we're talking about. Anyway, I only had a little bit left in here and it was getting really hard to scrape out. So what I actually did for the last few uses of both this and my Diamond Dust was I mixed them together in the compact to make like a purple sparkly shifty shadow, and I only had to use it about 2 or 3 times before they were both gone. But like I said, I think I mentioned this in like every single video. My sister got this for me when she went to London, what seems like a lifetime ago, and I really wanted to make sure that I got all of the use out of it that I could. I used it 36 times to empty it, and it wasn't brand new. Like, I had used it a few times before, but not a ton. So let's say like between 40 and 45 uses total to empty this little liquid shadow, which isn't too bad actually. Then my big list of lip products. I'm not making this mistake again next year. I'm going to pare the lip products down quite a bit. But I had my Chimichanga Just a Tint lip crayon from ColourPop. It's a lip crayon, you know what it looks like. I used this a total of 43 times since rolling it into the project. When did I roll this in? Let me check. I think I rolled it in April, maybe. I rolled this in April because I finished my CoverGirl Oh Sugar lip balm, and this is a pretty similar shade. So it was pretty much brand new too. So from then until now, here's the tracker. Where is it? Right here. This is the start of the project to this is where it's at now. So I used up quite a bit, and especially since it's a lip balm, I feel like you use a little bit more product every time you do apply it. So I think that's part of the reason why I used so much. But I do really like the lip balms from ColourPop. I have like 3 or 4 other ones that I need to work on. But then my rotating product was this Luxe Liquid Lip from ColourPop in the shade Prince Naveen. I only used it 6 more times since I re-rolled it back into the project. So obviously I didn't come anywhere close to finishing it, but that's okay. I do really love this formula. It's a really comfortable liquid lip formula. It dries down, but it doesn't dry your lips out, which I really like. And then my last lip product is It's Balm Lip Crayon from Julep, which I used a total of 81 times this year, and it looks, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, this is actually how, ooh, I just stuck my nail in it. This right here is part of the packaging, so there's really only that much left. Not a lot left at all. This is probably another one of those products that I'm gonna put to the side and work on next year, like unofficially, just to finish it up because there's so little left in it. But here are my little marks for that. Not a ton of progress every single month, but overall it shows quite a bit of progress. 2 items left for my OPI Just Spotted the Lizard nail polish, which, let's see, you can kind of see where the fill line is. So I used nowhere near the entire bottle, but I used a good chunk of this. I used it 21 times over the year, which it doesn't sound like a lot, but when if you saw my nail polish declutter video, you know how many nail polishes I have, and especially towards the beginning of the year, I wasn't doing my nails as much as I am now. So 21 times is a lot for one polish for me. So I'm happy that I got a lot of good use out of that, because like I said, that polish is really old. And then finally, I was hoping so badly that this would be gone, but it's not. It's my Grapefruit Peppermint Lotion from Bath & Body Works. But you can see, like, let's see, can you see? Up here where there's kind of stuff clinging to the bottle, but then it's clean down here. That's how much I've used since I rolled it in, which there wasn't that much in here to begin with, so theoretically I should have been able to finish it out, but I'm just really terrible about using hand lotion or lotion in general. So I used it 30 times though, which is 30 more times than I've used it probably in the last 5 years combined. So I'm happy. I'm happy with that. I'll take that as a win. So total, here's my little paper. What did I do with it? Oh my gosh. Is it in here? So total through this project, I have finished 2 of my NYX concealers. I've finished the CoverGirl Oh Sugar Lip Balm in Spice. I finished my Andalou Naturals like face lotion with SPF. I finished the No. 7 primer and the e.l.f. powder, a NYX liquid liner, my CoverGirl, which foundation was it? A CoverGirl foundation, my Revolution Boudoir lip gloss, my Redken Frizz Dismiss. I finished my Feisty, wait, no, did I updated that last time, right? Or no? Oh my goodness, I didn't. Holy spoony, hold on. I almost forgot the most exciting empty of all, because since I've been doing these updates bi-monthly, but I've been tracking monthly, so it's not on my list anymore, so I forgot. I finished my Tarte blush in Feisty. So it is totally done. I can finally get rid of this broken packaging that has been annoying me. And when I rolled this blush into the project, it already had pan in it, and it took me 114 more uses to completely finish it. So yeah, that's done. Okay, now I can get back. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? So I guess I'll restart my list. Okay. So now adding my Feisty blush in at the end there, because I totally forgot about it. Thanks to this project, I finished 2 of my Thanks to this project, I finished 2 of my NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealers, or whatever they're called. 1 lip balm in my CoverGirl Oh Spice lip balm, my Andalou Naturals face lotion with SPF, a No. 7 primer, an e.l.f. powder, a NYX liquid liner, a CoverGirl foundation, my Revolution Boudoir lip gloss, my Redken Frizz Dismiss hair spray serum. I finished that blush. I finished this liquid eyeshadow, and I also hit pan in my Opal highlighter, my Truth Super Shock Shadow, my Sailor Super Shock Shadow, which I think I mentioned in my last update. I am decluttering because it smells funky, and my bronzer. So, oh, and I decluttered one thing out of here. I decluttered my Wet n Wild Mega Liner because it was starting to sting my eyes. So I finished 12 products. I hit pan on 4 and I decluttered 1. So I think that's pretty good for 20 products And I was doing some rolling things for a little while. Plus, with all the other projects I have and have had going on, I'm very pleased that I managed to make as much progress in these items as I did. So that's pretty much, I think, all I've got to say in this video. Is kind of disjointed because I'm a mess, basically. I'm just unprepared all the time, even though I tried to be prepared this time and it just didn't work out. It's just, it is what it is. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. I don't know who else is planning on doing the 11 favorites in 2021, but I think my plan right now is Denise is also doing her oldies project again. So she was doing 20 oldies in 2020, which I wasn't doing this year, but she's doing an 11 oldies in 2021. And right now my plan is I'm going to do both projects and I'm going to combine them, like the videos together. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, this rambly, disjointed video, and I hope you're all having a great day wherever you are, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.